Good morning everyone to extremely freezing day here in Bavaria, -8 degrees. Oh, you're not heating? I'm here with the Volvo EX30 cross country, twin motor, ultra feature package, and today we're gonna do 130 kilometers an hour range test. I charged the car at home to 100%. I drove here, I preheated the car at home and it lost 3% at home even though it was still plugged in. Drove here, preheated the battery, so it did it automatically and navigated here. Battery got not warm, but the freezing symbol was gone. Woohoo! Arrived here with 90% plugged in, got 12 kilowatt, now I get 6 kilowatt. So we're not gonna charge to 100%. The car has 20-inch winter tires on. I don't know where we start with, 95. I think I'm 92 and 93% right now. Car has a heat pump. Yeah, we're right here at the highway. We're gonna start here and end here as well. I'm on my way, driving 133 on the speedometer. I reset my trip. I had the day trip that you can set. Please reset automatically every start or after every charge. I have it to every charge and it didn't reset. So I reset my big trip. I'm in range mode, but the car automatically put the climate into eco. I turned that off because it's freezing. I have the seat heater on full, the heat on 25 degrees, but it's not warm in here. I already noticed this. I have this car for 4 days or so. It doesn't get very warm in the car, and the seat heater is also for nothing. It's light warm. It's not getting hot. The steering wheel heater gets very hot though. That's true. But heating up the car and I'm okay, comfortable, but it's not warm in here. I still need all the jacket and everything. I charged to 93% because it took so long. I mean, I forgot I arrived with 91% and I think it took 20 minutes from 91 to 93%. And it got slower, so I said no, we're not gonna do that. So I'm driving this here and we'll see. And of course I have the cruise control on, but since Volvo decided for the EX30 that above 130 you cannot use the steering assist, I have to steer myself. It's still in here. I don't get the reason for that. It's just stupid. I'm at 68%, use 25% of the battery, and our trip is the bottom one, which doesn't have a time, I just noticed. So I have to look at the time when we drove on, when I filmed my departure from the Tesla supercharger. It was 49 kilometers driven. That would be 196 kilometers of range with this 65 kilowatt hour battery. Consumption right now 32.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. Always have to laugh. Average speed I think would be higher because it's slowly going up. And this I have a lot of times. Can you see? I have my cruise control on 133 and now it's accelerating to 136. Why? I'm not touching it. I have no idea. This is when it wasn't downhill, even then it's not good. It's weird. Alright, how is the Volvo EX30 cross-country twin motor on the highway at 130? And the road noise is okay, the wind noise is a bit much. It starts at around 120, but it's not horrible. It's not unusual for cars. It's very comfortable. I like it. The cruise control reacts okay. I mean, I only have 3 distances. I have to do it in the infotainment system, but when you have cruise control on, it appears here on your favorite buttons. There's the, they call it time to the next car, and I have it on short, but it still brakes very early, but that's fine. That the steering assist doesn't work above 130 is just stupid. I can't get over this, and they still haven't fixed it. Right now, when I resumed my cruise control when I was turning around, it sped up, had the steering assist on because I was under 130, and then at 133 it still had it on, and I was, oh my god, it works. And then I had to pass someone, put the indicator on where it turns off, and since then it doesn't turn on again. So maybe if you drive slow and then speed up, it works and it stays on. I did it! Steering assist is on, but the second I have to change lanes, it's over again. Then I have to do the same thing again. And then the consumption. I mean, right now it's 33 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. It's just a bit much today. I mean, -4, the heat, yes, and I'm preheating the battery, by the way, navigating to the charger. And it already started, even though we're 50 minutes away. I totally forgot to look at my state of charge, and we're already at 40%. It goes down so fast. Now 39, and I drove 102 kilometers, so I used 54% to drive 102 kilometers. My consumption is going up. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So the range is way under 200 kilometers. I think at the end we will have 185. Something like this, at these temperatures, with this heat setting and preheating the battery. Woo. I used 75% of the battery, drove almost 140 kilometers, consumption still high and going up. I even slowed down to 130 because now the car thinks I arrive with 7% from 19% when I started to navigate to the charger. Now 7, that's bad. So it's still 26 kilometers to go, 15 minutes. Let's hope I can make it, that I don't have to slow down further. Do you want to charge for free? Of course you do. And how can you do that? With Encharge. Encharge is an app. Install it on your phone, and when you are at a charger, you rate the charger. You tell the charging provider and Encharge what's going on here, anything is not working, if there's a problem, or other information, if can you get food and stuff like this. And the charging provider and Encharge is so happy about this information, they give you kilometers and stars. And these you can exchange for charging credit. And new in the app now, in France and Germany, you can use the app itself to start charging at a charger. You don't need a special charging provider. Use the link in the description to get 20 kilometers to start with. I arrived with 3%. Where's my time? I need the time. There's the time. 8:21. And let's look again. Consumption 336 watt-hours per kilometer. Google Maps says 167 kilometers, so that's pretty spot on. So I calculated the range and I get to 185 kilometers of range today. Yes, cold and fast for this car, but consumption was gigantic. Again, -4, -5 degrees, and I had the heat to 24 degrees because it didn't feel very warm. I had the seat heater on the whole time, the steering wheel heater the whole time. It was okay with the winter jacket, but that was it. So I like it warm in the car and I don't want to freeze. I want it like at home in the living room. But what are we here? Why would I suffer and be cold? But high consumption. If you want to compare range results with other cars, there's a link in the description below to a Google Spreadsheet where all my range tests and even long distance tests are in there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BetterLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.